time by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. Number 17 for him on the season as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
In the second spot tonight.
Into the box, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
In now, Matt Chapman. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Franz Reyes.
Digging in, Franz Reyes, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from McCovey Cove. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Sandy Almanza gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runners back. Here's Joe Panic, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is strike three called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number one. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Now to the plate, Buster Posey. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Tomlinson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-at at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3-0 pitch. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
He's set and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoke toward third. Chapman has it cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. It remains 1-0. In is Jorge Soler. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Jorge Soler.
Here comes the first pitch.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's take a look at Joe Panic. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Settling in now, Garrett Cooper. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dugan is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Striding forward for his first chance, Marte. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Fouled away. Cooper, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Up into the arcade and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now at the plate, Ari Perez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready now for the Marlins, Sandy Almanza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a drive out to left center field. And they'll have to chase it down out around the 382 sign. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
That last at bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins, thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0 Miami. So digging in now, Chris Shaw, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
And ready for his first at-bat, Brandon Crawford. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Come on, Brandon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job hit right there.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. In now, Stephen Dugan, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 14 driven in. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Softly on a line to third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kelby Tomlinson, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Bullet back up the middle. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Giants leave a couple. Still down 3-0. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Marlins have opened this up now. It's 5-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box now, Franz Reyes. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. This year against right-handed pitching, Reyes is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first down.
For the Marlins, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Ready now, Jorge Soler. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line hard. Foul.
Let's go, Giants.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Marlins 5 and the Giants nothing. Next to bat for the Giants, Joe Pennant. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Pennant tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Marte gloves it, and that's the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Buster Posey becomes out number 2 this inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
They'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and 29 driven in. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 13, Ari Perez.
Digging in, Ari Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's Starling Marte. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. It's the Marlins 5 and the Giants nothing. Here's Jay Bruce now, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jay Bruce becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, Chris Shaw. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Liner toward right center. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Stephen Dugan.
Stepping in, Stephen Dugan. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
A little bouncer. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, taking the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's the Marlins 5 and the Giants 1. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Chris Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you have a look there at the Marlins leaderboard, you can see he currently ranks 2nd in that department. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Taylor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Taylor is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Andrew Suarez is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. In now, Franz Reyes. He grounds it sharply to third. And there's one down now.
The batter, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Striding in once again, Jorge Soler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. On the season, Soler is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Cueto hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, Dero, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Get him down now!
First offering on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Come on, don't let him score!
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Middle of the night here at China Basin. It's the Marlins 6 and the Giants 1. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Another try at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the... Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. First and second now, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in once again, Marte. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
The catcher, number 13, Ari Perez.
Standing in, Ari Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Marte stands at second with no outs. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he's safe.
He's in there.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Sandy Almanza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Almanza is exactly a 200 hitter, and as pitchers go, that's actually pretty good.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Starling Marte. Line to the right side, but foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Matt Chapman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Looking at his career totals, Chapman begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike two. Here it comes on 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Marlins lead this one 7-1. Leading off the inning, Chris Shaw, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1 to count. The 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soler is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Stephen Dugan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. They're down 7-1. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Franz Reyes, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Let's go, Giants.
Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dugan sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So stepping in, Garrett Cooper. First pitch on its way.
Quick.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-1. Alan Henson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Alan Henson.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
There we go.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Here's Joe Panic. And he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Standing in, Buster Posey is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants lead 1. They're down 7-1. Ray Montoya comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Montoya.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Marte. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Catcher, Ari Perez.
Standing in now, Ari Perez. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Marte on at first, nobody out. Popped him up. Panic ranging into shallow right. 1 down. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. So here now is the pitcher, Sandy Almanza. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on this Monday night after this. First baseman Brandon Belt. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Into the box, Jay Bruce. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 2-0. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Chris Shaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon
At the
Crawford.
plate, Brandon Crawford. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a curveball in for a strike. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. On to the 9th inning from AT&T Park. It's the Marlins 7 and the Giants 2. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Marte. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Popped him up. Bruce coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And there's 1 away.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. High pop-up. Tomlinson shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Franz Reyes.
So striding in, Franz Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Marlins lead 1. They're on top 7-2. Striding in to start the 9th, Stephen Dugan, and they'll need him to get something going here. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Pitcher, Ray Montoya.
Brandon Lowe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39, Brandon Lowe.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
At the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sandy Almanza earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he struck out 13 in this one. Johnny Cueto struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.